Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Return of Cyrus. Go ahead and restart my timer. So we're currently in a war against Tibet, or well, formerly Tibet. Now they're called something else because cultures. And we are apparently losing it quite handedly. At minus 58%. My assumption is because we're not actually fighting it. My liege is somewhere. I don't think he's really amassed his troops anywhere. And I mean, he has a decent troop size. He's just not using it. Also, apparently now, you are equal to this guy. So in theory, you could try and take his titles away. You won't, because the AI does a shit job of consolidating power, or rather taking away power from vassals that have consolidated power. Okay. I'm gonna have to take care of that. That is technically in my territory. And it's a sizable Buddhist uprising. And I don't really have the troops to take care of a sizable Buddhist uprising. Nor do I have the money to hire mercenaries. He wants to allow title revocation. I'll be honest. Am I a pragmatist? Yes. As a pragmatist, I don't really want you to have title revocation. So I'm going to decline that. The game claims I'm voting yes, but I literally said no. And you managed to take that over. Good for you. So can somebody take care of this for me? Luckily, he's actually moving away. Where are you going? You're going down here. Yeah, you go take care of that guy. You go and attack this dude, because he attacked me previously. Refused to be a commander. That's annoying. Assume it's because you haven't had a son. Yes, that would seem to be the case. Please, military or economic. I think you gave me military. Although we're still a little too far away to be able to really do anything with it. Let's see. Yeah, no, sorry, dude. You're also possessed. Can I imprison you? Oh, you're not in my court. You then. You're in a completely different court that's on the other side of the empire. Wait. Was that a faction to put a daughter? Yes, I think somebody did temporarily form a faction to put a daughter on the Sulamid throne. Okay, and now I have somebody to replace you with, who's actually much better at the job. That guy's a powerful vassal, so I'll let him have that job. Oh, my nephew's gonna leave. That's a little annoying. And he's gonna go and stay with my nephew, or at least a vassal of my nephew. Thank you for taking care of that for me, whoever you are. It's still the same too. Yeah, we're gonna lose this war because our Liege hasn't really done anything. I mean, he finally has an army, but by the time he gets over there, they're probably going to be at 100% war score in their favor, of course. So he's not going to be able to win that. Yep, there we go. And he just expanded. And that's now territory that borders me that I would like to have. Luckily, you're not super powerful. Yeah, you're really not that powerful. And assuming you don't raise your vassal levies, I can actually take you with relative ease. A granddaughter who's a genius. Hell yes. You want me to vote alongside you. Now, here's the issue with that, friend. We're not friends, for one, but nonetheless. As I was saying, here's the issue with that. I don't want to support you. At all. Ever. I don't care if you give me a favor. I can't even really call it in for anything useful. A bunch of factions created. We've got an independence faction here. Guys, I don't think you guys in particular declaring independence is probably not in your best interest. For a number of reasons, including the fact that you're not that powerful. Although this guy wouldn't complain about him becoming independent, because then I can try and take all of his shit in one go. If I'm really lucky. That guy shouldn't be trying to gain independence. And I don't know how the game's deciding which one because I don't technically border this, personally. It's a vassal that borders that. But for whatever reason, the king lets me declare a war for this, but not for this, or Gurgon. They're all under him, but this is my only option. It makes no sense, but that's the way it is. I'm sorry? Rumors are that somebody's trying to kill one of my sons. I mean, I've got quite a few sons, so it's not that big of a deal. I can sort of live with, oh yes, Tibet. Can I get? No, damn. Well, I'll live with that. Hey, what's going on with China? I could get another imperial marriage. Or I could request a Chinese artifact. I can also send you an artifact. But you only accept, I guess, quality 2 or higher. And of course, now I have a non-aggression pact with this guy. So I can't declare war on him, but that's fine. We'll live. Maybe we can turn it into an alliance. I think the game said you were in a faction. Or maybe not. How are you feeling? You're getting better. Yes, I need to revoke titles to ruler from council. That's something I meant to do. But I sort of needed to increase my demise size a little bit, so... I ended up needing to make a choice there. No, you will never teach my children. Yes, I'll try and take the 100 grace, thank you. I'm gonna actually set you to collect taxes. I really need to increase my money. And a bad omen. So, I gain 100 grace, I then lose it along with an extra 100. Also, apparently there's an epidemic somewhere. Oh! Consumption is like right next door. On sort of both sides of me. Though more so over here. Okay, well, thanks for letting me know, game. I'm gonna try and stay as far away from that region as I can. It was probably happening during the war, and we just sort of tried to ignore it. No, guys, we're not supposed to be putting a Sulamid, or fucking with the Sulamid Empire. We need to be taking away power from the Sultan of Nubia. Because, yeah, he's really what we want. Apparently they're still pissed that I usurped a title of his. But, like, that was ages ago, and I'm pretty sure that was my father, not this current character. I don't know why you're my rival, but... What is your plot? Oh shit, I got quite a few prisoners. Are any of them important in any way? Like a part of a royal family, or, well, nobility? Nope. None of them are really important, so there's some money, or I'll get some money at least. Actually, I'm gonna keep the kid. We can try. We're gonna try and convert the kids. I don't think we'll necessarily succeed, but we can still give it a shot. Okay, this guy will now owe me a favor. When casually strolling around the premises, as one often do, you come across Sultan Fidel, I don't know. The second sitting at his desk overburdened with work. Seeing this is the perfect opportunity to help him out and perhaps gain a favor in return, you offer a helping hand. He looks at you with heavy eyes and after a moment decides to accept my offer. Wonderful. Not that I'll ever be able to call in your favor. Actually, that's not completely true. I guess I could call in your favor. Oh, I lost my marshal. Did he die? I'm assuming he died. And like, all my best marshals are my children, but I don't like putting my children in council positions, because, well, it's dangerous. I know I'm trying to take away some of this guy's territory, but I really don't want him. Ooh, now I have 9. But I don't really want that. That's a barony tier. I'd much prefer a county tier's title. Like getting this back. Which apparently the council is in full support of. It will, of course, upset my other vassals. And upset this guy. But apparently they're all in favor of me getting Ray back. Which I would be okay with taking. Well, let's see. Do I want to declare war on you, potentially? You're a little tougher than this guy was. I still have a truce with you, don't I? I thought I did, at least. Yes. Okay, yes, I do. I thought so. I was a little confused. Sort of need to plan who to go to war with, so I would love to go to war with you. I really would. You know what? Let's go with fabricated claim. Go and try and fabricate a claim on their duchy. And let's make our cavalry better. For now, I think I'll keep this barony tier. It is technically another territory for some extra money and whatnot. And let me guess. Oh, no, it's not being led by who I thought it was. Well, I kind of don't want to be involved in this if I can avoid it. What is this for? Claim Arabian Empire. So you have a claim. We're about to have a big shake-up in leadership, apparently. Which is very annoying, because I don't want to. Ah, you became wounded. Or severely injured, one-eyed, one-handed, you have cancer, you're stressed. Jesus, dude. Sucks to be you, it really does. But apparently I can still make you a commander, so you know what? Screw it. Oh, I can okay, you know what? No. I'm gonna make you that. You're not gonna be a commander, though, I'm afraid. We're gonna put you back in charge of that. Research economy. And I'm gonna have my retinue flee to Tibet. I need you to discover plots. Yeah, we're still gonna try and stay out of this, if at all possible, because I don't really want to be involved. But I can say with a reasonable degree of certainty that my liege is gonna lose that. Quite handedly. And I'm not allowed to switch sides. I can't pull in Italy. If you guys could just be so kind as to not attack my trading posts, that would be grand. It's about the only things that are keeping me afloat. But beyond that, you can basically do whatever the hell you want. No, I don't care to owe him a favor. Somebody created a faction for Egypt. Good, good. If somebody can take Egypt away from this guy, that would be wonderful. I don't see it happening. Because, again, even if you manage to get the plot power necessary to fabricate a claim and then proceed to create a faction, there's no way in hell you're going to actually succeed. Oh my god, Crusader nicely. But it's still weird how we have a Crusader Lombardy just because there's a normal Lombardy that like just barely exists. And this war is probably going to go on for a while, as they tend to. Okay, good, we can get that marriage done. Also, if you don't mind, please don't convert him. Oh, wait, no, I read that wrong. You guys... No, I'm pretty sure you were under these guys previously. Now you're not. Now you're under this group, which is okay with me, because either way, maybe you can expand and take it over. I could probably help you once this is over. Again, I'm gonna try and stay uninvolved. Another granddaughter. This one, however, sadly is not a genius. You're still sickly. Who are you under? Ah, you're under Nubia. What? A party of soldiers flying the banner of Sheikh Muzaffar Bey recently set up camp in the middle of a field belonging to a farmer in Guzgan. According to the farmer, their campfire spread out of control and his entire crop was reduced to ashes. He has brought the matter before your court and demands compensation. Just compensate him, dude. Not that hard. That gains me just, which is a little bit extra stewardship, which is always nice. Good, I don't care about you converting individuals, though. I want you to convert people. Or, not people. Counties. I mean, technically it's people as well, but you know what I mean. You want me to help you fabricate a claim on the rest of that territory. Territory that, might I add, I want to take over. You have substantially less martial skills. So you know what? I will support you in fabricating the claim. I will not help you push it, mostly because I can't. And if you do manage to succeed in taking it, I will gladly take it off your hands. Ah. My sister died. So we no longer have an alliance with this dude, although we could probably easily rebuild it. I probably have somebody. No, surprisingly, I don't apparently have anybody. I have a matrilineal I could do. I could. I won't, though. Because we're all good. And maybe he'll find somebody who's actually decent. Instead of me just basically throwing somebody. Where are you going? Maybe this war actually will end quickly. Oh, wait. Can we note there's apparently actually 2 wars going on? You have Jabril here, who is attempting to press his claim for the Arabian Empire. You also have Madai here, who's also attempting to press this guy, the lieges. I don't know what this guy's relation is to the liege. Apparently they are related, though. No, they're not. Okay, I thought they were. Why the hell does this guy have a claim on the Arabian Empire, then? I have no idea, but apparently he does, so whatever. So we have 2 revolts going on, technically. One is more likely to succeed because it's at 66% right now. The other was at 41. I assume that if the 66 one succeeds first, that the 41% one will end just automatically, and they'll have to repress their claim. Which could actually be a good thing in some ways. Well, not in your case. Apparently you have not exhausted much of your levies. Yes, enforce realm peace when you're not technically able to actually really do much with it. Okay, what's our deal now? This fucker changing his mind for the umpteenth time. Throw some money at your son so he automatically likes me a little bit more. I'm honestly surprised you're still alive, considering you've been in the Opulent for how long? Don't know. The game doesn't tell me how long you've been in prison there. Let's go here. 8 years. Yeah, you've been here a while. I'm honestly surprised you're still alive. I'm gonna go ahead and banish you. Wait, what the hell happened to his face? When did you become scarred? Let's try again. Although it's sort of a mess, so you probably shouldn't be coming here right now. You might get attacked. Yes, Liege has enforced realm peace. It means literally nothing. You dislike my candidate. Why? I don't know. It's very annoying, though, I will admit. There's some money. Like my candidate a little bit more. And they, again, decide, nope, we're not coming. I like this grandson, though, actually. Though he's the child of Javid, not, Zaya. The main reason I like him is because he's a genius, and genius is always good. I think I might have to marry him off to his cousin, who's also a genius, for that sweet double genius. It's only a 4-year gap. You know what? Generally, again, I try to avoid incestuous relationships in Crusader Kings 2. But in this case, we have 2 people that are geniuses. I am running a mod that is supposed to provide better trait inheritance based off of just normal logic of how inheriting traits works. Both of them having genius traits should, at least in theory, greatly increase the chance that any child they have will also have the genius trait. By quite a bit, in fact. Because in this case, it means genius is the dominant gene for both of them. So in theory, pretty much no matter how you cut it, their children should have the genius trait, of course, because the mod doesn't quite follow the rules of the name's escaping me for the square, but whatever. So the reality is they're not guaranteed, but it is still, at least in theory, a significantly higher chance. So we're gonna do that. I don't generally do that, but you know what? 2 geniuses should always marry each other whenever possible, even if they're your own children. At least when you're playing Crusader Kings 2. Yeah, my kingdom is also kind of fucked up. Let's toss some money at people that are a little bit willing. You, I have a problem with. But because I don't have religious title revocation, I can't quite revoke your title. What's this? Ah, I can discourage this guy from joining factions. Yeah, obligate the vassal. He'll be upset for a while because of that, but he'll get over it. And there we go. One of the revolts has hit 100% war score in their favor. In theory, this war should end. In fact, in theory, both of them should end. But we'll see. The AI is sometimes a little slow to realize it has 100%. There we go. No, the other one did not automatically end. Also, where the hell's the capital now? Oh, it's over here. I'm not exactly happy with you taking that. there's my timer. Not a big fan of you owning the title, although you are weaker. This might be okay. So we're now the, what is that? Hamzabid Empire? Sure, that's how we'll pronounce it. I don't know if that's right though. But whatever. I'm not good with pronouncing many of these names. Oh, Erie's doing pretty well, surprisingly. Although England is also doing really good. I think we'll be seeing an Empire of Britannia in the relatively near future. And I can't quite get that up to alliance, mostly because, well, just reasons, really. Okay, you guys didn't manage to fuck up any of my trade posts, right? Nope, good. I don't think I really have any upgrades I can apply to any of my buildings. Oh, I could get a little bit of barracks over there. And upgrade the camel riding. And, yeah, screw the castle shipyard. Okay, now I can sort of safely assume my troops will be okay back home. Okay, now I can blackmail this guy, apparently. Yes, I will blackmail you. Stay the hell out of factions. You want to give me the title of advisor? I will gladly be your advisor. I will totally not be planning to... well, potentially supporting any plots against you. I would never do something so cruel. Well, that's going to be it for this. My timer just went off. So, I will see you all next time, where we will maybe find some way to make the most of this giant clusterfuck that just occurred within our empire. Which this guy supported placing, or was supporting this guy being placed on the throne. Luckily, the new guy is a little bit weaker. He's still a little bit more powerful than me, but just on his own. Well, for total, actually, technically I'm slightly more powerful than him when it comes to just counting his own levies and retinues, although his retinue size will probably increase quite a bit since he's now an emperor, and they do, I believe, gain a little bit increase to retinue size compared to kings. So even though that guy doesn't have a lot of territory directly, in theory at least he should have an increase by some percentage points. This other war here, I don't know if they'll succeed. They might still succeed. If they do, it's just going to result in yet another change in the empire to somebody who I think is even weaker. Yes, even slightly weaker when it comes to martial skill. So that might actually be a good thing for us. Again, we're going to stay out of this. We don't really care. If the entire empire fractures into a million different pieces, I would actually be somewhat happy about that. Because one, it'll make it easier for me to tell who I can actually declare war on. But yeah, so that'll be it for this part. And I will see you all next time, but until then, a goodbye and farewell, and a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content of the channel, the easiest and best way to help support the channel is to become a patron, which you can find a link to down in the description, or in the pinned comment. You can also find in the description affiliate links to go and pick up Crusader Kings 2 if you don't own it, and if you decide, wow, this seems like a great game, I want to play it myself now. Those options are there. If you do use those affiliate links, the channel gets a small commission on those purchases. But yeah, so, like I said, I will see you all next time, but until then, a goodbye and farewell.